Hello everybody and welcome back to SkyFactory, where everything's being very slow once again. I died. I've got nothing. But that's all... Oh, for goodness sake, come on. My computer will very slowly catch up with what's going on. That's much sort of... But what's... Why? Is this because of that change I made? I made an alteration and now things have gone slow. Okay, is that better? I think that's slightly better. I changed the bit rate on my recording. I may have to stop it and start it again. Please bear with me. And I'm back. I think that's a little bit better. That'll do for now. You join me today. Oh crap, it's raining. Ah, they fixed it. It's raining. It actually rains in this game. Oh, never mind then, I don't have to get water. I was going to go on to some elaborate ideas to how I made it so I could get water. But now I don't need to because it's raining. So all I have to do now is I am going to we are going to go down to the void and we are going to collect our everything. We're going to collect all the stuff that we've lost because I need it. And how am I going to do this, I hear you cry? Well, that's quite simple. That's why I needed the water, because and I also need to get a barrel which isn't going to flood the moment I make it. Hello, come on, you stupid computer. Look, I've had a bad day, and I don't want you pissing about with me. You know, get the frickin' hell on with working. That's all I want you to do, you lousy piece of trout. Yes, I called my computer a lousy piece of trout. Oh, what? No! There. Thank you. Aside from that, I'm going to take some leaves off this tree. Starting with that one. Also, apparently in this version of Minecraft, you can regenerate health by looking upwards. That's a thing now. So I've got these. So how am I going to get the water out of the barrels, I hear you cry? Well, that's quite simple. I am going to make some dirt, like this, in the barrel. And I'm going to have to frickin' wait a long time. And then I'm going to sieve it. Like so. And I get some stones. And then I make that into cobblestone, which I can much later hammer into whatever I need. Ooh, I would make a second one of these. Only I haven't got the resources to do so just yet. Ah! But, all may be changing. Again, apologies that my computer is being slow today. I thought it was just because I was angry and I'm being a lot faster than it. It could be just because it's been sat here doing a load of stuff all morning and I haven't thanked it yet. Not that my computer desires. And my computer is not a praise-seeking machine. Num 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 num. By any stretch of the imagination. Num 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 num. So yes, I may get interrupted quite a bit during this session, rudely or otherwise. So forgive me for that one as well. I have so much of this. I haven't got that many places to put barrels because I need to put them under. They need to be under a solid block, otherwise they will collect water. That's just one of the things that they do. I have plenty of this. My other method of doing this involved making, it was a test on the test server yesterday, and it was riotous fun. It involved making a platform 25 meters away from here, which fulfills one of these requirements in my book. Once I made the platform 25 meters away, I'd cover it in grass blocks, which is easy. You just make a big dirt platform and then put a grass seed in it and wait for a bit. Once the cows spawn, once that's done, cows will spawn. Once cows have spawned, you pick up some of the milk from, say, for example, the one that I tried was a liquid sunshine cow. You place it on the ground, which is allowed, and once it's on the ground, you turn it into, you pick it up using a glass bottle, which can both be made at this point in time. And once I've made a glass bottle, pick up the bucket, pick up the liquid sunshine that you put down from the bucket, and for some strange reason it assumes it's water and not liquid sunshine. Once you've done that, you've got to get it out of the bucket. You've got to get it out the thing. The way you do that, turns out, is rather simple. You place it back into one of these boxes. These are the bad boys here, and it somehow works like that. So yeah, that would solve the water issue, but as we don't need to anymore, it's raining a lot now. As I don't need to now, I'm not going to. So I'm going to produce a lot of shears and good health. Take down all these trees. Lovely. Then I'm going to take down the rest of the tree. Now, at this point in time, I'm not going to be replanting the trees because I can't. One thing I do need to make, however, and I will do so before I use all the other material, is a hammer. There is a hammer. There is no maximum to the number of barrels you can make, but there is a possible number that you could reach when you have too many. And I don't believe I've reached it yet. I can't put anything in a barrel that's got stuff in it already, can I, like that? No. Unless, of course, I could put things like clay in it, sand in it, and it will turn to clay. I'll get it right. So let's, yeah, do that. And whilst I'm waiting for everything else to happen, I've got 6 of these, so I will move over to, say, here. And start killing 2 birds with 1 stone, really, because I'm going to have a little tower. And while I'm up my tower, I may as well take a few bits of wood. This may take a long time, and if I had realised I was going to do it, I probably would have organised it better. But never mind. I've got 4. 4 should be enough. You can't guarantee 4 is going to be enough. So I'm going to make all... Yeah, yeah. Can't decide. Undecided as to what I'm going to do. I think I might do that. Now I'm going to make more of these, like so. I'm fairly certain I'm missing one, but that could have just been me just not realising things had happened. So let's put those to one side and all that to one side. Or several sides, in fact. But I need the gravel. I'm going to put the gravel in the thing. Well, that's a promising start. I've got broken iron ore. I need 12 of those. Well, this is not a very promising start because I've only got 2. My apologies, I did say I needed 12. I don't think I actually need 12. How much of this can I take off? Let me grab my trusted D. I'm going to go up to there. I do hope you can hear me above the sound of the water. Yesterday I had issues where I played, like I said, I played a lot of this with no sound because I just couldn't. Yeah, I made a yeah, again I made another change and the sound buggered up. So I unmade the change, and now it's raining. Rain is quite loud, and what happens with loud? Oh, I think that's a grass seed, isn't it? So I've got lots of seeds coming through here now. That's the grass seed. Those pumpkin seeds, my apologies, and that's a rubber tree. That is what it is. Yeah, so I've got 27 of these, which will make 6 of those, which must be 8. I can reach my crafting table from here. That's a thing now, apparently. I'm going to take that, I'm going to make that. Let's fill up these barrels again. It makes sense for me to do it now because once I'm up the tree, it's not going to be easy. Oh, that was the tree, that was the bit I put the, oh. So I'm quite not guaranteed to get any of those. I can live with that. Let's see what I need to do. Take down 3, well take down 2 of those, walk across here, take that down. At some point I've got to come back and take the tree down, haven't I? That's going to be fun. I'm going to wait until I've got more of a stable underground. And here I am, on the ground. Should have an extra torch somewhere. Oh, I picked it up already, that's good. It's 24 leaves per routine for doing this, incidentally. I've worked it out, because it's 8 per barrel, 3 barrels, 8 threes are 24. So, there we go. I'm just going to wait for all these to finish, and then I'm going to put the gravel in. And hopefully we'll get some more. It stopped raining! Yay, huzzah! Ah, look at this. I've got enough to make some iron. Now the iron is quite complicated, so bear with me for this one. I go over to the crafting table, I put my broken iron ore in here to make an iron ore gravel. I go over to my trusty platform. This is like my crafty platform now, isn't it? I use the hammer on it, and I get these things, crushed iron ore. And I will also refill the barrels. No! No, don't do that. That's not clever. This is what happens when you hold down right click to willy-nilly and turn. So I've now got 6 of these things. If I put these in a crafting table, in a 4x4, I get this thing, which is an iron ore sand. I then place the sand and hammer it. And I get sometimes 4, sometimes 5 of these. When I put these together, I get powdered iron ore coming out of it, and I get an iron ore dust. And I'm not sure, I think that is the lowest it can go. You can't dust it anymore, can you? No, iron ore dust just becomes iron ore dust, and don't you dare fall off, you bitch. Because if I do, I won't be very happy. I just called myself a bitch. I did, didn't I? How rude of me. Oh well, I'll survive. So we're now taking a swig of tea. Now don't forget, we've got to do this quite a bit, because not only have we got to get enough cobblestone to do what we need to do to get the iron, we've also got to get enough cobblestone to make a furnace. Which, as I have now, I may just put to one side. And say that's my emergency reserve of cobblestone. Let's see, that's 8 of those in there like so, and then I'm just going to run off here. This is very much rinse and repeat stuff, so I'll just get on with it now. So that's all my stuff done for now. I'm going to have to probably plant some more trees, which means move some barrels around. Because I'm running out of... Yeah, I've run out of... So I'm going to move this barrel. You never know, 12 of these might be enough. Oh, I've hit the ceiling. Or whatever this is. A ceiling, as I should say. I can turn gravel into dust, dust into... gravel into sand, sand into dust, but I just can't be bothered. Just leave it like this. Having said that, I didn't check to see how much broken iron ore I have. 3. So, yeah, this is pretty mundane, boring stuff now. At some point, I probably am going to go, you know what, I'm piss bored of doing this. I am going to make some land expansion. Because I've got a... Well, theory is I should have a shed load of wood. I do. I have enough to fill many sheds. And one thing I wanted to do was move over here. So there is that. I haven't got... I need 1, please. Good gracious. Oh, that's not going to grow on there, is it? So let's take this tree down. This tree's not... Well, how did this tree grow here, anyway? So, let's take this barrel off here, because these barrels are now exposed to the elements. It's not going to rain for quite some time, but I don't want to take that risk. I want to leave a hole in the middle. That's where my dirt block will go, and if I'm very super not careful, that's where I will go. I want to build another access way up to that. I was going to say, where was that tree grown already, but it's probably there from before, because I neglected to do anything with it. Let's... No! Aww, what's another one? Utterly merciless, this game. Okay, let's just put that down like so. We'll put an oak sapling there. Ah, and I can put one there. And I'll try not to fall off the edge. I don't know how these... I still haven't worked out how these grow. It's something to do with sort of standing somewhere near them and doing a horny dance. Anyway, I'm just going to let those grow. While I let them do that, I am going to build some stairs. I probably will also need to make some torches at some point, which is alright, because I've got some stuff. I got some coal from sieving that. Is it sieving or sifting? I can't decide. So let's put this one down here. I'm going to put that one under there because A, I can reach, and B, it's a whole load off my mind for taking this block out, for it going everywhere. This block, however, is different. Because I could just stand right close to it and go click. So what I'm going to do now is just fill this up. So I've now got 2 ways up to my... Oh, for goodness sake. No, that's the wrong... bugger. Well, let's get rid of these again, because I put them down for no apparent reason. Collect rainwater in an oak. Melt saplings in a wooden crucible. Or melt. Note that word there, or, so I can do one or the other. So I've done one, so I don't have to do the other to complete it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh no, that's right. Well, with that there, it means I've got... Ah, yes, it means I can... This tree is more readily... Well, this tree's grown for a start. This is the issue I had before, isn't it? Just weird trees in weird places, and things wouldn't grow because of the algorithms for trees. Tree algorithms. Yay. So let's see what we've got here. Plenty of oak leaves. Lovely. So I just put... Now, I suppose one thing I should do, one thing I could do, one thing I should do... Oh, I'm just... No, can't be bothered. One thing I was going to do is if I place a oak block on top of here, I could then put an oak slab on top of that, and then have my these barrels secure from the elements. But no, I'm not going to do that. If I get them, if I get these filled up with water, I just pick them up and empty them. It'll be useful for some time in the future, perhaps. But for now, no. Have I got any? No, I am pretty much... I need to put the tree down. There. So let's do that, and then put the dirt in here. Oh, no one told me I had 18. Goodness sake, I've got 4 now. Here I am sitting around thinking, oh, I haven't got anything to do now because I've just done everything, and I've got this thing sitting here. Oh, I'm not going to get too upset with anybody because there isn't anyone who could have gone, yeah, you're sitting on them. And get the aluminium ore off my hot bar because and then just go, no, I've got some. What the crap? No, I lost it. Oh. What I should have done is just left that one there and picked it up later when I've got the water out. Can I put water in a clay bucket? And you see, I can. So I'm messing about with getting iron when I don't need to, because one thing I can do. I'm going to try this one out. This may not work, but it's always worth trying out. Yeah, I've got to. If I put the dust in here, I get clay. Now, I don't know whether I get more if I use the wooden hammer. I think I do. Sometimes. So there we have that. How do I make the clay bucket? That one. It's an unfired clay, so it's... Okay. So make it like that. So this is a good reason why I kept these 8 aside. Boop, 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 boop. Boom, hot topic. If I hadn't already... Have I got it already? How have I got the achievement? Oh, I probably missed another achievement off somewhere. Oh, crikey, no. Where am I going to put it? Crisis time. Let's put it there. I could do with 1 block of wood. Each block of wood makes up 1.5 of these whatever items you put in, so it's just more efficient at this stage to do this and waste the half than it is to shove a block of coal in or anything like that. So there's my fired clay bucket, and hopefully I can take the water. Can I drop it down the hole? Yeah, I can. Is the proper Catholic? That's a good question. I don't know. Okay, so to make this work, I need to drop as much of my precious stuff as I can. If I lost this lot, that's alright, because this is the time when it is possible I could lose some stuff. So I need some concentration. I could possibly have done with some daylight. So if this goes quiet for a while, forgive me, because I'm thinking hard and I've probably got to... Yeah, thinking full stop. Bad idea. I've a D86 fell out of the world, day 2.9. So like I said, this makes world deaths a little bit trivial now, because here I am. So now I'm happily down here and, yeah, concentration galore. And also I'm being interrupted. What am I being attacked by? Oh. Oh, crikey Nora. All the things I could do without, that is one of them. Skeletons coming down the water chute. I think before I take this one, I might take the opportunity to go back up the water and I would like to, if I can, put all the stuff that I have in a chest so I don't lose, because if I pick that one up I might lose some of it. And I mean another chest, because I know I've got a chest up here and it's full. So all I have to do now is wait for it to rain for one time only, and then I've got this bucket of I've got this water source here. I can put a second one with it and have an infinite water source. That'd be neat. In the meantime, however, I'm going to fill this one up with these leaves, this bucket up with these leaves, this bucket up with these leaves. That one, you get the picture by now. Ooh, and there's a hole over here, and I've got a dirt block I can place in it. Cool. So I've gone a lot further than I thought I was going to get, and I'm feeling happy for it, even though I don't sound it. What am I going to do now? That's the question. Well, for a start, I'm going to swap out that. I'm going to make a chest. There we go. And then I'm going to go back down my water chute. This time I'm going to be a little bit more gung-ho. Oh crap, things have spawned on my platform. That's it, fall off, bitch. Ouch. So while I'm down here, I'm going to use the journey map to remove that death point, because it's not valid anymore. What did I do? How do I do it? I've a D86 out, fell out the world, day 2.9. It's like Star Trek with their dates, isn't it? Stardate 2.9. So this is the reason I did make the chest, although I didn't place it down. Let's make a small platform. So I am literally on, as you can see, y equals 1. I cannot build any further down than this. If I lose any items on this level, they're gone. They're gone forever. If I die on this level, they'll just spawn somewhere around here. Which is alright. It works for me. Have I picked up everything there? I must have. I've got space left in my inventory. And now I'm going to get rid of that death point. So that means I'm going to be able to see everything a lot better. So, what does this mean for me? Well, it means I've got all this lot left. I can make a shed load more of everything. I'm going to take my water rapid ride back up. I may have built a very small platform, but it does constitute as a platform below spawn. One of the achievements is to build a platform below spawn. Whether we agree that that is a legitimate platform below spawn, yeah, well, I'm going to resolve that one anyway, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to bang my head on here. I'm going to put that there, and I'll explain why in a moment. I'm going to come up here and pick this lot and realise, good gracious, I didn't put enough in that one. And now I fill all these up. Ooh, my tree. Oh, good gracious, that tree. Look at the size of it. It's a monster. So let's make some torches. Oh, thank goodness. It's about time. It's very dark up here. So let's put them on a diagonal path, so it's like that, and I need one there. Works for me. I should have one there, but there's a sort of pillar in the way. Ooh, and there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some of these into those. I'm going to keep filling these up until I can't fill them up anymore. I cannot wait until this is automated. And now, here comes the exciting bit. Well, somewhere under here there should be a... There we go! Ladies and gentlemen, I think you will all agree that this very much constitutes a platform beneath my own spawn starting area. However, I'm still a little bit unhappy about the use water to get down method. We will sort that one out at a later date, but right now... One of the things I should do is put a little bath at the bottom so that I can go up and down this chute of water comfortably without dying or anything. In fact, that could be very useful. Being on this level, I'm now being a little bit... I'm not intending on putting... for goodness sake... I do not want them to... I'm not intending on putting... trees down here. This is solely standing room only, and perhaps base. I bet this looks sweet from over there. Let's go up and have a look. Oh yes, it's just a hanging garden thing. But while I'm here, I'm going to extend this platform out a little. Oh, I can't. I've run out of wood. No, I haven't. I've got a little bit extra. Ooh. It's almost as if I made that to plan. But, I kid you not, I didn't. So, yeah, everything that I've done a lot more than I thought I was going to do. I've just realised what I've done. I've put so many oak saplings in barrels. I have put enough oak saplings in barrels to satisfy. Make dirt by putting saplings in an oak barrel. I haven't done that yet. Make Tinker's Construct, probably should do that. Make clay by putting dust into... Yes, done that. Craft and cook a crucible. Not done it yet. Yeah. Hammer blocks with a chicken stick. To get a chicken. Not done that yet. Build a second layer to your island below the level you started from. Done that one. And the rest of it, as they say, is going to come in due time. I am currently on this page. you can now see how well this is just going to turn out, can't you? I need to take down this tree because it's just massive. So first things first, I'm going to get a lot of leaves, you know, so there. So there. Nina. And boy, oh boy, look at the size of this thing. Can I? Oh, no. I can't parkour my way across there because I did something silly. There, that's what I did. I've now not done anything silly. I need to sort of almost dig upwards. Please tell me I have a spare. Oh crap, they're both dead. Balls and other spherical objects wherever they occur. Well, that was short-lived. So I'm going to come down here and fill up these barrels again. And then I am going to consider, I've got 2 of these now because I've picked up all the stuff, all the crap I started off with. I'm going to consider picking some wood so I can go into here and make some shears. I'm going to stall because hopefully by the time I've done this, I've got my hoe back, haven't I? Yes, I made a stone hoe. I'm well aware that I've just exhausted my inventory space. Well, the reason I'm excited about a stone hoe is that. The reason I was stalling is so I can just go, you know what? Why don't we just do something with these again? Because if you haven't noticed, I've got a stack of 4 here. I can stack that on there and get 46. Sweet. So, let's just get rid of some of these. I could make even more barrels. That would be fun, but I haven't got the space to store the wood. So I can now take more. Please don't tell me it's grown yet again. No. Well, they don't, do they? Once a tree has grown, that's it. It's that size forever. Oh. What? Think something's there or something? I can't take too much. But it doesn't matter because a stack of 64 of these and a durability of 50 on this thing is going to guarantee I've got a stack. That's a pretty neat way of looking at it, isn't it? I may be stuck down here. What am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to go that way. And then out the tree like so. Yeah! And then I'm going to go back up just in case I missed anything. Oh no, there it is. So now I think quite a lot of my time is going to be heavily invested in making sure I've picked up items from the tree and that I utilise said items very effectively. Because this tree is huge. I could see these bits from the upper side. So let's take some wood as well, because I'm here. It's just, this is the middle of the tree, isn't it? That's the very central peak. Or whatever the central is. That's the trunk. That's what they call them. That's the word I'm looking for. The trunk. Well, that block might stay there for it. No, it won't. I can get it from underneath. There we go. Super. Well, I'm going to have so much dirt. I might even start my my animal farm. Now, this is one of the things that I was going to do earlier. Build a farm. It's in the quest thing. Under here. Yeah, make a dark room 25 blocks away from monsters to spawn, which is similar to the one that says build a platform somewhere. Was there one that said build a platform? Or was that just... Oh, never mind. It says make a field of grass 25 blocks away from your base for spawning animals. And initially that would be quite challenging, but now... no, it's not. So... I think I'm going to have to spend a hell of a lot of time on this tree. Because it's just in the way... But having the dirt's going to be useful. Having inventory space would also be useful, so I may... Ooh. Why is it so... Did I put something in there that I didn't mean to put in there? It's so easy to miss one off. So let me just make it up into the... Becoming harder to get into the tree because of the... Well, at least if I do that, I'm not going to fall off. Oh! It's just going to be annoying. So let's do that. Sweet. I think I've nearly got as much as I'm going to get out of this tree. I mean, it was a mother load when the tree came out. I've got an idea. Why don't I, friends... take these, because I'm worried about these filling up with water. Why don't I just put them on the layer underneath? Where they cannot fill up with water. One, two, three. I didn't particularly want to put them so close to the edge, but it doesn't matter. That's not going to be the edge by the time I'm finished. So the question is, how far can this go? Well, as far as the platform is concerned, I can go on forever. Size-wise, I don't quite know. Height-wise, can go as far down as that, and then I'll stop. I might do on this what I did with the last place, which was I put fences around all the edge work, and it looked pretty neat. I also made, you know, I've got the steps going up here. I also made some steps going down to my platform. That looked pretty neat too. The steps going up look a little bit out of place, through most faults of my own. If you can't see them, but my friends seem to be having difficulties deciding what games to play on Steam, as they've signed in and then just changed the game. So I'm just going to say, make your mind up! Yes, so, my tree is big, it is full of wood, and I want to take it down. I also think, therefore I am, that... Crap, I put an apple in it. Crapple. I also think, perhaps... I was going to say something, I forgot what it was. Yeah, I know. Maybe I should build a bed, which requires wool. 3 of. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Wood. 1, 2, 3. And then click on the bed. And I have a bed. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down my hole. And I'm just going to place it there. I don't need to place it anywhere. Oh, I can get out of bed there, can't I? Yeah. Wonderful. Day 6. Good morning. Ooh, yeah. One thing to empty them, the other thing to fill them up. It looks like quite a number of my trees once again are spawning. Let's make some shears that aren't going to break in one hit, like that. Incidentally, I'm just curious as to what what's made in a... If you put leaves in a barrel, yes, you get dirt, but what do you get if you put apples? Because it makes purple stuff. Also, I do believe I've exhausted my inventory space once again. These leaves just leave nothing but leaves. I'm going to have to automate some stuff. I very much am. Can't cope with non-automation. Can I make an auto oak barrel or something? As for the leaves, I think not a farmer, what's the other one? A crop picker thing from... Yeah, to do all this lot, I'm going to need to get some power, though. So that's probably something very much in need for next time. As well as a second water source, which will be easy enough to do, because if it's rained this time, it can rain again. So, maybe another thing, I can see on the minimap a green dot over there. It's not too far away, but I cannot see what's causing it. It looks like something's there. Oh, it could... Is it the tree, do you think? Is the tree causing... Oh. Brain, in gear, in motion. What do I want to do? I think I've got enough dirt to make that platform that's 25 units away from my present location. My goodness. Look at... Oh no! So those of you who are thinking what I'm thinking, no I didn't. I just stumbled on a very worrying word. And all people who worry about this know that. I've gone very hot all of a sudden. How embarrassing. Yes. Anyway, let's move on from that. I'm going to build... Oh, bugger. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? If I really want to put a dirt block and a tree on that platform, I can just spawn out. I can just weave out into this area from underneath and just go, you know what, here's one. So that... that. Let's get some more wood. Oh, how embarrassing. I haven't died. I like this. I nearly did, because that monster coming down that thing. So there's some more wood. More wood is required to do... Oh, for goodness sake, what have you done? Why are you doing that? Oh, I picked it up, that's alright. Never mind. So I can now consider my bed spawn my base, can't I? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out where my bed is based on... So it's there. So if I just go journey... Make a new waypoint bed, and it's on layer 62, isn't it? So that's 4 meters away. It says make a platform 25 meters away, and it's amazing how far away 25 meters is, because it's a little bit further than you think. Oh, maybe I had more than I thought I had. So that's the middle of a square. So this is the edge. So this will be the edge of my square. About yay big, 3 by 3, with a wood plank border. And that is going to both spawn monsters and animals once I get the seeds. Now, question, have I got seeds? I've got crushed iron, I've got those. I've got pumpkin seeds, I have sugarcane seeds. I do not seem to. I'll have to check the downstairs. Okay, let's get some of this. Let's get the rest of this tree taken down. Because it's huge and it's in the way. So as you can see, I'm being very strict, oh bugger, about what I'm building where. And very blasé about some of the design compendium that I'm doing. There we go. So that's about. You could just about make out how big the platform's going to be. It's not going to be the biggest thing in the world. It's roughly a chunk in size, if you will. Actually, it's not. It's about 13 by 13. The grassy area will be 11 by 11. A chunk is 16 by 16. So if I said roughly a chunk, it is roughly a chunk, but it's nowhere near. So that's a thing. Let's head down here. One thing I can do is go wee for a bit. But I can't go all the way, otherwise I'll die. And, oh, I haven't got anything down here. Oh, that's not even worth coming down for, is it? The annoying thing is oh, I can! No, never mind. I can take the chest with me. Come on, chest. You're coming with me. You're coming up to my base. I suppose one of the things I could have done, there's a little bit of a cheat. It says spawn a grassy area 25 meters away from your base. I suppose if I went 25 meters, if I've done this piece of water, if I go 25 meters down, then does that constitute? I'm going to say it does. I'm not sure how far down I'm going to build in wood before I go, you know what, I need to build in stone. I suppose things are going to be a lot easier when I get to that point of you've got a cobblestone generator. You've got a cobblestone generator, or if you want to be pedantic, got 12. I don't know. The people add 10 onto the end of got, and they think they're being clever or something. They're not. You're being a twit and an idiot and a loser. So what you're going to do about it? You're going to stop saying gotten, and you're going to say the past participle of get, which is got. I got to do. I have got this. I haven't got around to it. You morons. So that's my rant out of the way. One of the things I might point out is monsters will spawn on this platform. And I'm quite looking forward to it, because I haven't had a monster spawning platform yet, even though I said I was going to make one. The advantage with monster spawning platforms as opposed to monster spawning rooms is that the monsters go away, unless you happen to have a creeper. The disadvantage with having any sort of room like this one is, yeah, you can imagine. I've just looked down at my recording. This is 59 minutes. So I am going to finish off this area here with the dirt that I have, and then I'm going to go. This will be the conclusion of hour 2 of SkyFactory. That was just enough dirt. This is the end of day 6. I suppose I could use the bed to go to sleep for the night. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, press the like button. If you want to see more of it, press the subscribe button. If this isn't the last in the series, the next one was probably autoplay if you're in the playlist. If not, why aren't you? Otherwise, stay tuned. I was going to get wood and I forgot what I was going to get wood for. Oh yes, I was going to make a sword, wasn't I? Was I? Yes, I was. with the builder's wand. It's a waste of... No, I've got a sword. Don't need one. Never mind. Okay, I'm going now. I will see you all next time. But until then, bye for now. Wait. Spider. Come here, you prick. Well, I didn't die at all in this session, so there's nothing to add. Let's not draw this one out too long, shall we? Huh?